Hi guys, all dedicated, all honest and all true GATE 2024 aspirants. Yes, here it is, the New Year Eve celebration. So we are very soon about to welcome the New Year 2024, and as I told you in a video in the morning that all those who are looking for some sort of preparation, because this is the time where we feel distracted. Okay, and you know, if the GATE exam was maybe 5-6 months later, you can have one day to enjoy, but right now GATE exam is just 30-35 days left. If you're preparing for ISRO, that's coming up just next Sunday. Engineering services also in next 40 days. So all major exams are coming up just very close to you. Okay, so this is the time where each and every day, okay, whether it is 31st or 1st or whatever it is, should be equal to you, and you have to be dedicated preparing. Okay, so if you already have some plans of preparation, keep continuing. But you know, if you were distracted and not looking out into way, okay, so this is the session that I have put for you, so that you know, at least this time, that is 11:45 to 12:30, it's going to be approx 45 minutes, some plus minus can be there, but yeah, at least this portion of time, okay, you're practicing a topic which is common to all branches. That's the reason I'm taking aptitude at this point, not being specific to technical. Okay, and that aptitude, you know, will help you in all exams like ISRO, GATE, engineering services as well. So guys, without wasting any more time, let's get started. Okay, non-stop questions. Okay, in around 40-45 minutes we'll do some decent questions. Number one, okay, starting up with the basic series question. So here we have a basic series question. Okay, so there are three terms given, combination of letter. Okay, which will be the fourth one? Which is gonna be the fourth one? So if you look into the pattern here, na, okay, if you take up any of them, B, E, H, okay, C, D, E, okay, this is the third letter, I can say, and then F, G, H. A very simple pattern actually. Okay, so that's the third pattern. Okay, even if you take the next combination given, so D, E, F, G, this is again third. Okay, G, H, I, J. Okay, that is again third. Two letters are missing in between. Okay, same pattern will be followed here. Okay, so now what is the correct option that will you know, be continuing with? So TK, that is going reverse. I need to go +3. So this is going reverse. K should come before, K comes actually before T. Okay, GH, they are just consecutive. Okay, so that's also not allowed. JMP, okay, let's try this. Okay, the J, okay, KLM, yes, two in between, so this is third one. MNOP, yeah, this is also third one. This looks like correct. Okay, RM, this again goes reverse. Ye to minus mein chala gaya. So the correct answer is option number C. Okay, so what you can do is, I'll be taking non-stop questions, but what you can do is, if you feel that yes, you will be able to answer that question, so for a particular moment, you can pause the video, or maybe not pause, mute the video at least, try your own solution and then come and match up. Okay, if it match ups, very good. Otherwise, you can just look into the solution then. Okay, so coding and decoding. In a certain code language, time has come is coded as some ETIM, some two-letter codes are given, some random words are given. Come with money is coded as ND, and money has power is coded as FUET, Okay, all the codes are two-letter codes only, correct? Okay, how will with power, okay, be coded in that language? So, you know, you have to have mapping, one-to-one mapping. Okay, suppose the first two words, okay, what is common in the first two words? Come. Okay, so what is the code word that is common? The code word that is common in the first two is AK. Okay, so that is one thing. Achha, now next, in the second and third, come with money, money has power. So money is common. So I get the code word for money as well. What will be money in second and third? What is the common one? It's ND. It's ND. Okay, so I'll just keep writing. Money is ND. Okay, prior to this I highlighted what? Prior to this I highlighted come, and come is coded as AK. Okay, now let me find the next one. Okay, so next one, what is common? First and third, has. And what is the code word common? Very clearly ET. Okay, so has is quoted as ET. Okay, now anything else you can deduce? Okay, so now like in the second, okay, two are decoded, so only power is left. Okay, so power is FU, and in the second code, come with money. Okay, with is left. So what is the code word left? Co. Okay, so whatever is the option that should combine co and FU. Okay, co and FU. So here I have my answer. That is answer is C. Answer is C. Done? Eh? So just mapping of the codes and getting the correct answer. Okay, let's get moving ahead. Blood relation questions. A is the spouse of G's only daughter. F is the father of A. G has only two children, that is C and D. D is unmarried and a male person. M is the nephew of D. So just blindly reading these questions will never solve your puzzles. And the best way of solving blood relations, you know, is taking up the family tree. Taking up the family tree, family chart. Okay. A is the spouse of G's only daughter. So G has only one daughter. Okay. Name is not given. Okay, but G has a daughter. So parent to child relation by a downward arrow. Okay, and daughter. Females are represented by circle. Males will be represented by square. Okay, so G has the only daughter and A is the spouse. Achha, if this is the daughter, the spouse would mean what? Male. Okay, and A is the spouse. Okay, for a female, spouse means husband. Okay, and marriage is represented by equal to. Okay, marriage by equal to, and if it is siblings, brother, sister, that will be represented by a dash. Okay, now F is the father of A. Acha, F is the father. Father, of course, means male, and parent to child, downside arrow. F is the father of A. G has only two children, that is C and D. Acha, G has only two children, that is C and D. So it will have two children, C and D. D is unmarried. Acha, out of the children of G, one is already married, daughter. So D is unmarried and male. D is unmarried and male. Okay, male. So box. Okay, these two are siblings. They are the parent of G. They are the children of G. Okay. Okay. G has only two children. Okay, so they are siblings, brother, sister. So related by dash. Okay. D is unmarried and male, and two children are C and D. So who is left here? C. So now I come to know the person C also here. M is the nephew of D. M is the nephew of D. Now nephew. Nephew means son of your brother or sister. So D, no brother, but D has a sister. Okay, so M is the nephew of D, means M should be the son of C or M. How is F related to M? How is F related to M? Look into it. F has the son A. A and C are married. Okay, they have a child M. Okay, so two generation below. Okay, M is the grandchild, or I can say F. F is the grandfather. F is the grandfather. Option number D. F is known as the grandfather. Hope that is clear to you. Right, moving ahead into the fourth question. Okay, so direction, a syllogism based question. Okay, in the following question, statements are given followed by two conclusions. Read all the conclusions carefully and then decide which of the following conclusion logically follows from the given statement. Okay, some people are person. Okay, when I say some A or B, that means they have something in common. I hope you all know all these methods. We are just moving ahead with the non-stop question. But in any doubt, in any topic, if you feel you are not comfortable, like previous one, blood relation, this is syllogism, you search on the YouTube, you will get on our channel the videos of every topic also. Okay, so some people are person. Okay, so let's say this is people. Okay, let us say this is person. So I can say that some of the people are person. Okay, they have something in common. But what is the next statement given? All person are man. All person are man. Okay, all A are B. So A is belonging to the B. Okay, so all person are man. So let us say this is man. And definitely, if person is inside man, then all of the persons are definitely man also. All persons are man. Correct? No man is child. Okay, now no man is child means nothing in common. So wherever I take the circle for child, okay, it should be outside man. Maybe the child can be common with some people. Okay. This is the possibility for child. What is only known is, okay, it should not have anything common with man. So it may be totally outside entity, or it may have something common in people. Okay, but totally outside man hona chahiye. Okay. Now these three are given. Syllogism rule says that if some statements are given, whether it is weird statement, okay, all person are only men, something like that, but you have to take it to be 100% true. And if that is the given information, based on the given information, okay, what can be the conclusion that you can draw? Okay. So all child are person. All child are person, not at all. All child are person means child should be fit here, na? That is impossible. That is impossible. So this does not follow. Okay, and second, some men are people. Some of the men. So look into this, dear. Okay, look into it. There are so many men. Out of them, some of them are person. And then some of them are people also. Very correct. Ye men bhi hai na? Okay, so some men are people. Look into it. This everything is men. So this is also men. We are inside men. And some of these men are people. And even this also. Correct. So some men are people. That is 100% sure. Okay, yes. Okay, so which conclusion follows? Only conclusion 2 follows. It is only conclusion 2 that follows. Okay. Question number 5. Okay. Spatial aptitude for GATE. Okay. Non-verbal reasoning you can call. Or for the ISRO also they have put the topics like diagrammatic reasoning and abstract reasoning. This is based on figure. Each of the following question consists of a set of 2 sets of figures. Figure ABCD constitute the problem set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are the answer set. There is a definite relation between figure A and B. between figure A and B there is a definite relation. Establish a similar relationship between the figure C and D by selecting a suitable figure from the answer set. So these are the 5 answer sets. Okay, that will replace the question mark. So any one of them will replace the question mark. Okay, but how to replace it? Okay, there is some relation between 1 and A and B. There has to be similar logic of relation between C and D. Okay, similar logic of relation between C and D. So let's work out. Okay, let's work out. So देखो, definitely circle and square. So here there are 2 circles, concentric circles. So I get a single circle. Okay, then there was a square. Okay, on the opposite side it goes converted to a concentric square. There are 2 concentric squares, then I say. Similarly, so if there are 2 concentric diamonds, rhombus you can say, or diamond you can say, okay, it should first of all go to the other side and there should be a single diamond, and here there is a single line. It should come to the opposite end and with the double line, here. Okay, so here it is, figure 2, that is option number B. Figure 2, that is option number B. Ho gaya? That's it, simple one. Next, number 5. A paper is folded and cut as shown below. How will it appear when unfolded? Okay, there's a piece of paper. Okay, first it is folded. Okay, see, right to left. Okay, then top to bottom. Okay, so there are 2 folds given, and then it is, cut. Okay, these show the cut. Okay, how will it appear when you again unfold it? So let's unfold in the reverse manner. Okay, first I fold right to left and then top to bottom. So now reverse chalenge, bottom se top. So when you open it, this cut now will come to the above section also. Okay, because the paper was folded and then you give a cut. Okay, so each slice of the paper has got a cut. So when you unfold, the above section also has a cut. Now you move it to the right. Okay, so this cuts will be seen here as well in this manner. Now check the answer. Very easy. Just a basic logic to solve these questions. Option number B. Just requires some basic logic to solve this question. Done, hai ji? Done, hai ji? This is done. Number 6. Let's move ahead. Okay, ji. Okay, any doubts? Please let me know as well. Okay. Yeah, come here. Data sufficiency. Question number 7. The data sufficiency here. Okay, the following questions are accompanied by 3 statements. Okay, 1 or A, or 2 or B, or 3 or C, whatever you call it. It's here 1, 2, 3. Okay, you have to determine which statement or statements is or are sufficient, necessary to answer the question and mark your answer accordingly. So what is the question? See, this is the question. What is the weight of the B in the group of A, B, C, D? There is a question. There is a question. Now, data sufficiency means what? There is a question given, and to answer the question, how many statements are sufficient and which of the statements are sufficient? I don't need actually what is the weight of B. You may calculate, but the question is not numerical where they are asking you the weight of B. Okay, they are asking you what data, how much good you are analyzing in data. Okay, then we'll move to data interpretation also. This is data sufficiency. Okay, so data interpretation, which is numerical reasoning. Okay, so which of them or statements will be, enough to solve the weight of the B. So first total weight of A, B, C, D is 180. Okay, so agar first ki baat kare, so I have A plus B plus C plus D is 180. So of course only by 1 I can't tell B, I know the sum of A, B, C, D. Second statement, average of A, C, D. Acha, average agar pata hai, to average is sum divided by number of observations. So let us write down sum of observation. That is average into N. Average into N. So what is the average? 48. Into how many quantities? This is the average of 3 persons. So 48 into 3, whatever it is. I told you, I don't need the final numeric value. I need how much data is sufficient. Okay. Then third statement says that, okay, the weight of B is 2/5 of the total weight of C and D. 2/5 of the total weight of C and D. 2/5 of total weight of C and D. Okay. So I don't know C and D directly. Okay. So yahan se to B nahi aayega. But definitely guys, 1 and 2, if you subtract, okay, 1 and 2. Okay, you get the value of B because A, C, D cancels. Okay, A, C, D cancels. Okay, B is equal to 180 minus 48 into 3. Don't calculate, don't waste your time. Whether it takes even 2 seconds, but don't waste your time there. Okay, what is this? 1 and 2 statements, only 1 and 2, third not required then. Only 1 and 2 statements are sufficient to tell the weight of the B in the group. Okay, in the group. Okay, and if 1 and 2 are there, then I don't need the third also. Clear? That is what data sufficiency is. Moving ahead to the next question. Okay, moving ahead to the next question. And I think almost it's parallelly the time also, guys. We are entering the 2024. So yes, guys, before I take up the next question, Okay, a wholehearted happy new year to all the GATE champions, to all the engineers. May the year 2024 be full of good news with respect to all your career, be it ISRO exam, GATE exam, engineering services, and many more exams, BARC exam. Lot of exams are there throughout. Okay, hope you find success in whatever your priority exam, whatever your dream exam, whatever your dream job is, yeah, whatever your dream institute for IIT is. Okay, and for all the GATE 2025 aspirants or 26 aspirants, for you also 2024 is important, because this is the year where you are really going to put up a lot of effort, okay, to decide how your career is going to shape. So all the best to you also, all the best to all engineers, guys. Okay, let's welcome 2024 all with a smiling happy face. And of course, we are welcoming 2024, you are entering 2024, all of you, with a slight practice, and that's a good start to the year. Okay, now let us move ahead to the 8th question. Okay, again from the data interpretation coming up here. Okay, study the following graph and table carefully. So there are two things. Okay, there is a graph, okay, which shows the population in different states. Okay, the percentage of population in different states, like state A with 25% population, state B 20%, etc. Okay, and there is a table also. Okay, there is a graph and there is a table. It's a combined pie chart plus tabular based question. Okay, so the states A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, the population is given in percentage. Okay, but then, okay, what is the population ratio? Means male is to female ratio. And what is the literate is to illiterate ratio? Okay. Now, based on any DI question, there can be multiple questions framed. I have taken one question here. What is the number of males in F? See, usually DI questions are mostly simpler side only. It all involves the calculation of percentage ratio, average, fundamentals. Okay. So, F की बात कर रहे हैं. What is the number of males in F? So, first of all, if I go here, okay, F to be highlighted, F has 15%. Okay. So, what is the population for F? 15% of 3276000. Out of that also, let's come here. Out of that also, this is F and the ratio of male to female. So in this question, I don't need the literate is to illiterate. Okay, but I need the ratio of male is to female. 3:2. Okay, so how many are the males? 3 upon 3 plus 2. Total part is 3 plus 2, out of which male is 3. Oh, so sorry. 3 upon 5 of whatever is the total F. Whatever is the total population of F. So done eh? Okay. So how many are the number of males, dear? 3 by 5 of what is the total population of F? 15% of the given total population. 15%, 0.15. Total population, how much? 3276000. Correct? So guys, quickly, let's complete this calculation and write down the answer. Okay, so 294,840. 294,840. Correct answer is B. Okay, ji, done hai. This is also done. Let's move ahead to the next. Okay, study the histogram. Okay, so I've taken one question on histogram, not exactly the bar graph, but pretty similar, and you can solve just by reading. Okay. Study the histogram and answer the questions given below, because in GATE sometimes maybe not only pie charts or bar graphs or line chart question, they can go to histograms, they can go to radar graphs. I have a radar graph question coming up today. Sometimes they can go to contour map, as they have asked earlier also. Okay, but any type of new DI coming is very logical. Don't miss the question, just try to read it and you will be able to answer. Anything new in CUC in the DI also, na? Okay, you'll be able to answer, but छोड़ना मत उस question को. So study the histogram and answer the question given below. The graph represents the number of students obtaining a percentage of marks in class 10 board examination in 2018 in a school. Okay, so in this histogram there are two axes. One of the axis X is showing the percentage of marks. Okay, and then how many students achieved that percentage, that is mentioned here, and the data actually also written here. You can read from the Y axis, but that is written also for simplicity. The number of students who have secured less than 60% marks is what percent less than the number of students who have secured 80% marks? The number of students secured less than 60%. पहले तो ये कितना है? Number of students who have secured less than 60%. This is 60. So cumulative you have to take less than 60. And this break means there isn't any data available here. Okay, so minimum 40 up to the maximum 100 percentage. ठीक है? Maybe 40 was the passing marks and everybody passed, whatever it is. So how many secured less than 40? It's 10 and 30 basically. It's this 10 and 30 students. Okay, so that is 10 plus 30. So how many students secured that? That is equal to the 40. Okay, is what percent less than the number of students? Okay, number of students who have secured 80 marks and above. So 80 and more than 80. Okay, 80 and more than 80. So I'll read this percentage of marks 80. Okay, more than 80 means up to 100, and that is 40 plus 25. 40 plus 25, and that is known as the 65. These are 65 students. Now, number of students who have secured this much marks is how much percent less than? Okay, so how much less? 65 minus 40, 25. But how much percent? So what is your required answer in a sense, dear? What is your required answer? Okay, so 65 minus 40, the difference is 25, but less than what? You have to compare with what? Percentage means you need to compare with something and then multiply by 100. So this difference is how much percent less than this quantity. So if you are comparing with any quantity, that should be your base, na? Okay, so as compared to 65, these are 25 less. Okay, so it is 25 upon 65 into 100, approximately how much? Let's have a quick calculation here. 38.5 approximately. 38.46 something is coming. So 38.5, perfect answer is B. Okay. Okay, Ji. So correct answer is 38.5%. Option number B. Question number 10 for the evening. Okay, it's 2024 and question number 10 for this evening. Radar graph. Okay, so there is a given radar graph. Okay, which shows the percentage distribution of total number of accounts on all 5 social media platforms together. Okay, that is the Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, the common social media platforms. Okay, and in this radar graph now you see, okay, each of the line, if you see, Facebook goes to 30%. This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Even if you have never read radar graph earlier, na, you will still be able to understand that each subdivision here is 5%. Okay, so like YouTube, slightly just before the 5th line, so that is 25, so thoda chota, but the value, exact value is written 24. Okay, okay, so you go to Twitter, so dekho 1, 2, 3, 15, just beyond 15, so they have written the 16% value. Okay, look into Instagram, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, so exactly at 20. Snapchat, okay, just at the first line. Okay, just at the second line, sorry, this is first, this is second, that is why it is exactly 10%. Okay, chalo, so this is basic reading, even if you have not read earlier, you are able to understand, I guess. Now the total number of accounts on all the given 5 social media platform is 750. Okay, the total is 750 million. The number of accounts on any platform is male plus female accounts. Okay, now next, find the average number of accounts. Okay, find the average number of accounts on Facebook, YouTube and Twitter. Okay, Facebook, dear Facebook, 30%. YouTube, no need to calculate individual percentage, wo baad mein nikalenge. YouTube, 24%. Okay, Twitter, 16%. Acha, if I ask you what is the total number of accounts on FB, Facebook, YouTube and Twitter, okay, this is ho gaya 70%. 70% of how much? 70% of 750 million. Okay, but I want the average. So sum divided by number of observation. The sum divided by number of observation. Okay, so this is equal to 70% of 750 million. Okay, then divided by 3. So 70% is 0.7. So let's quickly do the calculation. 175 million. 175 million. M here is million. I have written it for million. The 175 million, simple one. Just don't leave any question without reading it. Don't judge any question before just by its cover. Okay, just we say no, don't judge any book by its cover. So don't just the question by a single word or by the length of the question. Sometimes length may be large, answer is very small. Some questions length may be very small, but it takes time to solve. Okay, so don't worry in any of the case. Next, number 11. The following flowchart shows how Mr. Shah manages one of his monthly incomes. This is also a different question flowing on a flowchart. The data given in the form of flowchart. Okay, so like monthly income, 40% are his expenses on education and random expenses. 10% he pays income tax. 40% he saves. Okay, and he saves for health, pension, and where does he have the health insurance? Everything is mentioned. ICICI Lombard, pension goes to SBI Saral Life, the different schemes. 20% he is having the investment in mutual funds. Which mutual fund? SBI mutual fund. Okay, so he has to pay for the fund manager, securities, and then he gets some returns also. How much return? That is also mentioned. 50% of investment, and that return is again accumulated and counted in the monthly income also. Okay, he considered that also in the monthly income. Chalo, now What return did Mr. Shah receive through investing in mutual funds if his income for a given month? Okay, if his income for a given month was 60,000. Okay, 60,000. So suppose dear, let's start like this. If this is 60,000, okay, क्या बोला है? How much return did Mr. Shah receive through investing in mutual fund? Okay, this is the mutual fund part. Okay, so how much is the 20%? Okay, how much is the 20%, dear? How much is that 20%? इसको देखना. Okay, how much will be the 20%? Okay, so 0.2 of 60,000. Okay, and that will become how much? 12,000. Okay, so how much actually he invested? 12,000. Okay, and out of the investment, how much is the returns? 50% of the investment. Okay, 50%, that is 0.5 of 12,000. Okay, that is 6,000. That is his returns. यही तो पूछा है. Okay, how much return? 6,000. Simple ना? Just go with the flow. The flow chart is given. Go with the flow. You get your answers. Okay. So some different categories of question I have tried to take today so that you get the answers. You get the new variety as well. 6,000 it is correct, na? Yeah, 6,000. 6,000. Number 12. Seating arrangement. Okay. Seating arrangement. This is a good one. This is good one, dear. Okay, there are 7 girls sitting in a circle. Aina, Beena, China, Deepa, Alien, Fiona and Geeta. 5 of them are facing the center. Okay, while 2 of them are facing opposite to the center. Okay, out of 7, 5 are facing the center and 2 are facing opposite to the center. Okay, and let me draw that circle here itself so that with the question only we read and put down the data. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. ठीक है. So 5 of them are inside and 2 of them are facing opposite to the center, that is outside. China sits third to the left of Deepa and both are facing the center. Okay, so it's a circular arrangement. What is the first thing about circular arrangement? A circle has no beginning, no ending. Okay, so you can choose your own beginning. So I start with this. China sits third to the left of Deepa and both are facing the center. So let me start with Deepa first and they are facing the center. So let me put the arrow also. And China is third to the left of Deepa. So 1, 2, 3. So China should come here, third to the left. China, and China is also facing center. It's like ABCD. The names are like, just we call it as ABCD, EFG. Okay, in that sequence. Okay, now whatever statement I have used now, I will highlight it so that I don't have to visit it again. Okay, and both are facing the center. Alien, that is E, is neither an immediate neighbor of D nor C. Okay, so E is not the neighbor of D. Yahan nahi aa sakta. E is also not the neighbor of C. So E cannot come at these two also. So only one place left for E. So alien, E is also sorted. E is also sorted. This is E. But inside or outside, that is not sorted right now, but the position is sorted at least. Okay, so alien is not an immediate neighbor of Deepa nor of China. Now, the one sitting exactly between Deepa and Fiona, one sitting exactly between Deepa and Fiona is facing opposite to the center. Exactly between Deepa and Fiona. If this is Deepa, let's say this is Fiona, because this side it is already occupied, and the one sitting exactly between Deepa and Fiona is facing opposite to the center. So whoever is this one, okay, is opposite to the center. Okay, this also gives a slight clue that there is one person exactly between Deepa and Fiona. Okay, now, okay, chalo. Okay, Geeta sits third to the left, third to the right of Ayana. So G and A. Okay, the Geeta is third to the right of Ayana. Matlab that clearly means there are 2 persons between Geeta and Ayana. Between G and Geeta is third to the right. Okay, so there are 2 in between G and A. Okay, so where can be G and A? Can they come here? No, only one in between. Can they come here? No, that is only one in between. They can come here. They can come here. Okay, there are 2 in between. Okay, Geeta sits third to the right of Ayana and Geeta is facing the center. So where is Geeta? Suppose this is Geeta, this is Ayana. So this definitely this person is facing outside and Geeta is third to the right of Ayana. This looks correct only. Third to the right of Ayana because Ayana is facing outside, na? So this is right side. 1, 2, 3. This is the right side. Okay. Okay. If I take reverse, suppose I take G here. No, this is impossible. Yahi pe samajh mein aa gaya because Geeta sits third to the right of Ayana and Geeta is facing the center. That is clearly mentioned. So Geeta can be here, Ayana can be here, and now B. Okay, who is B? Beena. That is also sorted. Okay, who is sitting to the immediate left of Alina? Who is sitting to the immediate left of Alina? अच्छा, अभी हमें arrow देखना पड़ेगा. Geeta is facing the center. ठीक है. Geeta facing the center. Okay, is there something else? Geeta sits third to the right of Ayana and Geeta is facing the center. One of Beena's neighbor is facing opposite to the center. Acha, one of the Beena's neighbor is facing opposite to the center. So Beena has two neighbors, D and E, but D is facing inside. Okay, so E is facing outside. One of the neighbor facing outside. And how many are facing outside? Okay, two of them are facing outside, opposite. And those two are E and A. So that is also clear. If they ask who are the two facing opposite to, that is E and A. But यहाँ पे क्या पूछा है? Who is sitting to the immediate left of Alina? Okay, so left के लिए हमें पता करना था. Okay, whether Alina is facing outside or inside, that is important. Because if Alina was facing inside, then left में हुआ Beena. But Alina is facing outside. Okay, तो left में हुआ. Okay, this is the facing of Alina. तो left में हुआ Geeta. Correct answer is C. Correct answer is C. Because if you misjudge the direction of Alina, then the answer could be Beena as well, but that is wrong here. Okay, so correct answer is C, Geeta. These questions, okay, it's not like they are lengthy, so they don't come. These are very common questions of competitive exam, even in GATE also. You can expect this in ISRO and ESE as well. Okay, and these take little bit of time because the only time that you need to spend to read the question. Otherwise, तो बहुत ज़्यादा time नहीं लगेगा. ठीक है जी? Okay जी. So let's move ahead to the next one. Okay, yeah, 13th one. A pyramid with a rectangular base, okay, having length and breadth 16 and 10 respectively. Okay, find the total surface area of the pyramid if the height of it is 12. Okay, let me see if I can directly have the pyramid coming up here. I don't know whether it is supported or not. Oh, not this one. Yeah, basically I have a pyramid. Very good. So then I can explain you this one very easily. Okay, देखो अब क्या बोला है यहाँ पे? There is a pyramid with the rectangular base having the length and breadth 16 and 10. Okay, 16 and 10. Okay, so let's say this looks bigger. ये 16 बोल दिया और इसको 10 बोल दिया. ठीक है? This is 16 and 10. Okay, find the total surface area of the pyramid if the height is 12. Okay, now what will be the height here, dear? What exactly you mean by the height here? उसको भी ले लेते हैं. Okay, this is the height from the top vertex perpendicular drawn to the base. Perpendicular, that is drawn to the base from the top vertex. ठीक है? That is the height. That is the height. Okay, and that is given to you as 12. Height is 12. Now, how can you find the total surface area? It has 5 sides. Okay, it has 5 sides, 4 triangular sides and a rectangular base. The area of rectangle is very simple. Okay, area of the triangle. देखो, now you work out on 2 different things. देखो, I'll explain you this logic. Okay, suppose this is the vertex O and let me call this as A, B, C and D. Let us call the base having the vertices A, B, C, D. Okay. Okay, so the area of the rectangle base is very clear, 16 into 10 base into height. You have to worry about this triangle. So if you consider this triangle, that is triangle OAB, can we take this separately? Why not? Let's take this triangle separately. Okay, triangle OAB. Okay, that is a slant triangle, but now let's assume it in this plane. Okay, so OAB, the area of triangle is base into height. The area of triangle is base into height. Okay, what's going to be, okay, the height of this triangle? How will you represent the height? Okay, this. Okay, इसको यहीं पे ही बनाते हैं separately. This represents the height. Okay, this represents the height. Okay, from this vertex up to the midpoint. Suppose this midpoint is P. Okay, so let me call this as P. Okay, now out of which AB is known to you, na? AB is known to you. Okay, what is this height? Suppose this is H1. The exact height of the pyramid is H. Say H1 is the height. This is with respect to pyramid. This is known as slant height. This is known as slant height. ठीक है, तो एक mensuration geometry based decent question लिया है, because that is also a very important topic in the exam, geometry and mensuration. Okay, so what is H1, dear? Okay, how much will be this distance? How much is this distance? Okay, then you can find this as well. Okay, so what is going to be H1? It is going to be under root of H square, okay, plus suppose this is center of the base O dash, okay, so plus O dash P whole square, ऐसा बोल सकते हैं ना, Pythagoras theorem. Okay, what is O dash P? Okay, this O dash P, dear, this O dash P is running parallel to the side AD and half of it because it is the center point, so this is 10 by 2. Okay, understand this carefully. This is 10 by 2 and that is equal to 5. That is equal to 5. Okay, so this is equal to under root of h tha 12, under root of 12 square plus 5 square, and that is 13. Okay, that is 13. Okay, then we can calculate the area because we know AB as well. Okay, but before that, let's take the another triangle. Okay, now let us take the next triangle, that is triangle O. Come this side, OBC. वो OBC पे आ जाते हैं. Let us come to OBC triangle. Okay, this is O, B, C, and then suppose this is the center of BC. I call it as Q. ठीक है, और इसको भी यहाँ से join करेंगे. Okay, so this is Q. Okay, and say this height is H2. Okay, this height is H2. Okay, so what is going to be the H2? Okay, H2 is going to be, now this is the slant height, again applying Pythagoras theorem, H square, okay, plus O dash 2Q, that will be the base, O dash Q whole square. Now what is O dash Q? What is O dash Q? This is running parallel to the side 16, okay, and that is half of it, so this is 16 by 2, so this is 8, okay, this is 8. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे आ गया under root of H square 12 square plus 8 square. So how much is this? Let me write down the value, dear. 14.4. Approx 14.4. ठीक है? That is 14.4. Okay. Now what is the total surface area? Now what is the total surface area? Okay, let me write down the answer. It is the surface area of the base. Okay. It should be how much? Surface area of the base. Okay, plus area of the triangle OAB. Okay, but not only one time. Okay, OAB, similar backside, same area, na? Okay, so twice. Okay, twice triangle OAB. Similarly, twice the triangle OBC. ये जो लिया ना, triangle OBC, this side and this opposite side, they will be having identical area. Okay, so now let's put the area. Base 16 into 10. Okay, twice. Area of triangle is half into base into height. For OAB, the base is AB. AB बोले तो 16. AB बोले तो 16. Okay, into height. Base into height. Height is H1, that is 13. Plus twice 1 by 2 into OBC पे आ जाएंगे. So for OBC, base is BC. Okay, what is BC? This is 10. ये वाला side 10. Okay, and height is 14.4 approx. Okay, 10 into 14.4. Okay, so this is how much? 2 and 2 in every calculation getting cancelled. 160, then added with 16 into 13 and then added with 144. 512 approximately. 5112. Oh yes, here it is, the option number C. Done? Yes. So done. Decent one. Okay, G. Done. Decent one. Okay. Let's take one more based on this geometry and mensuration part. This is number 14. 6 spherical cannonballs. It's simple. 6 spherical cannonballs. Okay, are tightly packed into a rectangular box in one layer. Okay, tightly packed into a rectangular box in one layer. Okay, rectangular box means it will be like a cuboidal box basically. Each row has 2 cannonballs and each column has 3. Which part of the what part of the box is empty? What part of the box is empty? Again, let me show you. Okay, in the 3D format, it will be easy. Yeah. Let us consider this. Let us say this is the rectangular box. Okay. Let us say this is the rectangular box. Okay. And inside it, you are going to place spherical balls. Okay. Inside it, you are going to place the spherical balls. Okay. Now, in every column, क्या बोला है? They are tightly packed and every column has 3 and every row has 2. Okay, every row has 2. ठीक है. So, इसको अगर हम row मान ले, so let me just slightly change the configuration. Let me take rather another slide rather than deleting it. Just a second, है ना? Okay, let me draw approximately also quickly. थोड़ा सा जल्दी से बना देते हैं. Okay, so let us say every row has 2 and every column will have 3. And every column will have 3. Okay, something like this and etc. 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 ठीक है. Okay, so every column has 3 and every row has 2. Okay, there are total 6. So now what part of the box is empty? तो हम क्या करते हैं? Let us say that, where is my diagram? Let us say that the radius, let us assume some radius of these balls. Okay, let us assume the radius of the ball and say the radius of any ball, is r. Okay, radius of any ball suppose is r. Okay, so the diameter becomes 2r. Okay, so one side of the cube, is having total dimension how much? 6r. Okay, volume of cone निकालते हैं. कौन बोल रहा हूँ, sorry, volume of the cuboid. Volume of the cuboidal box. Okay, so one side it is 6r. Okay, another side देखेंगे. Okay, so let's say this is 6r. How much will be this? Okay, r, 2r, 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 4r. Okay, another side it is 4r. Okay, and third dimension will be? Okay, third dimension from this side if you say. Okay, this is only one layer, na? Okay, divided into columns and rows. So that will be 2r if you say this side, the other side. So suppose somebody is looking from here. Okay, so that is one layer of balls placed, na? Divided into, okay, every column having 3 and every column having 3, every row having 2. Okay, so that is how it is divided. Okay, so now other side there is one layer. One layer means total diameter 2r will be there. Okay, total diameter 2r will be there. Okay, now what is the volume of the balls? Okay, dear, how many are the balls? There are 6 balls and volume of every ball is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, so eventually this becomes how much? 6 into 4 into 2, 48 r cube, and this much is 6 3s are cancelled. This is 2. Correct, na? 2, 8, and pi ko bhi likhenge 22 by 7 because options are not in terms of pi. So let us write 22 by 7 and then r cube. Okay, how much portion is empty? Okay, fraction of box that is empty, that is should be how much? That should be how much? 48 r cube minus 8 into 22 divided by 7, calculations later on. Okay, divided by the total volume of the box. Okay, this much is empty, and what part of it? Okay, empty upon total part. The fraction we need to calculate. What part? How much part is empty? Okay, and in the fractional form. Okay, so r cube is definitely cancelled. So I have 48 into 7 minus 8 into 22 is divided by 48. Is divided by 48. Okay, 6 into 4, 24, 48 ke form. Let us see what answers matching up. Okay, so this is turning out to be 160 divided by 48. Okay, and if you cancel with 48, if you cancel with 16, this is something not appropriate, I believe. Acha, divide by 7 bhi to aayega. Sorry, one calculation error. I missed the 7 here. Okay, I missed the 7 here. Okay, so 48 into 7. Now if you cancel with 16, so that is 10. Okay, this is 3 7s are 10 by 21. Perfect. Okay, sorry, 1 7 was missed and now it is okay. 10 by 21. Yes, we have the answer. That is B, 10 by 21. Okay, ji. And time is, I think, almost 45 minutes. So that is the point we can stop here. I thought I've taken some questions and I thought wherever it is approx 45 minutes, we are going to end there. Okay, at least you have utilized, okay, good portion of time welcoming entering 2024. Okay, and I believe by chance some of you might have other plans, might have had other plans like already practicing the mock test. Yeah, some of you might sleep early because you wake up early morning to study. That's also okay. So this session now others can see later on tomorrow, 1st January as well. So somehow from 14-15 good question practice, quickly you can do through this session. So guys, once again from my side, a happy and a blasting new year to all of you. Okay, may this new year do wonders for your career. Okay, wonders for all the exams that are going to appear. All the very best. And guys, let's wish everyone, okay, you also spread the happiness, wish all of the colleagues, all of the GATE aspirants, you know, and even if you don't know, you can wish them in this chat box, in this comment box. Okay, let's spread the wishes of New Year to all the engineering and the GATE community especially. Bye bye. This is Rakesh Talreja signing off. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe and take care of yourself.